Well, I found out when I put this other board up here. Let's see if I can get it. You can see it right up there. Right up there. When I put that on and got looking down, it looked like I had my ends kind of curved as it went down to the very end. So I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong there. I don't know if my wall's got a kind of a bow in the top plate of the wall, but looking at it, it don't look like it is. So I don't know if it's something I did wrong when I was cutting my tail rafters. I cut all these, I thought I measured them all correctly, and I had a template that I made, something kind of like this right here, except longer where it butt right up against the top plate, and I don't know what happened. All of that I'm having to cut them off. Um, so it's just another one of them things that you mess up on. So I'm gonna be down there at the very end down there. I ain't gonna do this zooming in and zooming out because I forget. I messed up one yesterday or the day before yesterday. I messed one up because I did a zoom out because I was up on the roof. Well, when I come down and held the camera in my hand talking, I forgot to put it back to the you know, regular setting on the zoom, and I didn't. And man, I mean, it was like my head takes up the whole frame of the picture. It's just my big head. So, I'm just going to have to scrap that one. Looks like everything else. Oh, well. Just a constant battle trying to figure this mess out. Like I say again, with an unsquare pad and it's not square. And plus, I mean, I thought I got, when I put it down, everything, I did some marking and checking, and I thought I had it pretty square. And I think I still do as far as the corners, but it's got low spots and high spots in the concrete, so that made the wall wonky and everything. So yeah, it's just one of them things. Just you know. Plus, I'm doing like again. I'm doing this by myself, so I'm trying to just make do with what I got. That's all I can do. Uh, I was talking yesterday about a lot about driving again. Like I said, we went on a trip, Gulf Shores, and man, my RV wasn't running good. It was running pretty rough for some reason. I got to figure that out because we plan on taking another trip in December. So I got to get to work on that too. Plus, I'm trying to work on this garage. I mean, it's just always something. So, like I say, the driving has just gotten, I mean, it's always been bad, but it just like it's gotten worse. All right. But man, what killing is people getting that right hand lane. And I was trying to run at least 70 miles an hour, if it's all possible. And going down a hill, I try to get some speed to make up the next hill because, like I say, it wasn't running good. So I can make up the next hill without slowing down to like 40 miles an hour. And it was a constant battle. I had people trying to pass me in the left lane, trying to run the same speed limit I was running. Laws of physics tell you that don't work. If you want to pass somebody, you got to run faster than what they're running. Oh my Lord. I mean, it's just crazy how people just don't even think about it. And then see people coming down the entrance ramp to get on the interstate 40, 45 miles an hour. Then they get down there, they want to try to get in. And everybody else is running at least 65 in that right-hand lane most of the time. I mean, my Lord. And they can't get, they're fighting to get in, and it slows traffic down, backs everything up, because everybody's having to put on brakes. I seen one man in a pickup truck when he was coming back. He was stopped down at the bottom of the entrance ramp. Man, you can't stop that. That's the whole purpose. The entrance ramp is try to give enough speed where you can blend in with the traffic. I just don't. I don't know if they didn't. That's not a question on the driver's test now or not. I mean, undoubtedly it's not, because people act like they don't know what they're doing. So I don't know. It's just crazy what you have to deal with out here. I mean, I get so tired of fighting that crap. I asked somebody, I think it was a Miata, that little two-seat roadster little car that Mazda made. I went around one time, and here they come speeding along. Went around me, pulled in front of me, and slowed down. And what the purpose of that was, I don't know. I can't figure that one out. I mean, why would you speed up to get around somebody and then slow down? Claire, it just wears on me so freaking bad. And then you got to watch out for the law. Everywhere we went, it was either sheriff's department or state troopers or police or something. Like being a Labor Day weekend, they was out in full force, man. They were everywhere. Of course, most of them is like, that's how they keep their city funded, especially the city police. More tickets they write, the more money they make for the city. And it's like, say, taxation by citation. And some people say, oh, you don't know how to say it like that. I said, well, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, that's what it is, basically. I mean, or in my opinion, it is anyway. I don't know. It's like everything else. Taxes, permits. I mean, it's just crazy. It's stuff you have to go through nowadays. All this. I mean, it's bad enough the city and county tax is already high enough as it is. They want to tax you on everything else. Like my motorhome. I think my tag's like $350, $375 for to be able to pay the proper tax on it where I can get a tag. That's ridiculous. It's on the road maybe 3 times a year, sometimes only twice a year. At the most, maybe, 4 or 5 times a year at the most. And why is my taxes on that so high? Because it's a diesel and because of the weight of it. Some kind of stupid crap like that. And again, taxes. I mean, why you have to keep paying taxes on something if you've had for years? I mean, whenever you buy it, you should have to pay taxes one time. That should be it. No, you got to pay taxes on it every freaking year. I've never been able to figure that one out. I know when I had a thrift store, I still live in North Carolina. I questioned that when I was getting permits and all that bull. Man, they opened up a business. It's just horrible. And I asked myself, why I mean, I shouldn't have to charge sales tax on used stuff. It's already been taxed. Oh, it don't matter, sir. You're reselling it, and to be a reseller like or retail, you're gonna have to charge sales tax. I said, yeah, but it's already been taxed. It's used stuff. It was donated for free. You know. Well, at that time I wasn't. Well, it's kind of I was buying. I never could get tied in with a nonprofit, so I was buying all my stuff, from yard sales and these other big sales and everything they was having around where I could buy bulk items. And but still, I mean, I don't know why you got to charge taxes on that stuff. I mean, you technically don't never own. I mean, even your vehicles, technically in a way, if you got down to brass tacks, you really don't own it as long as you got to pay taxes on it every year. Well, that's my opinion. I mean, you could drop the insurance and all that stuff on it and take the tag off of it, and you won't have to pay no taxes on it. The hell, then you can't use it. So, I mean, you're screwed either way you go. I mean, I just don't understand. You like your property. That's one thing you shouldn't have to be paying no property taxes on. I mean, but you do. Every place I know of, you do. I don't know of any place that you don't. Because if you don't think they won't come take it, as long as you're paying taxes or having to pay taxes on it, they can come take it from you anytime for any reason. Don't make a damn what it is. They decide they want to build something there and you won't sell it to them, they'll just take it. What's the term? Eminent domain. I think it's what it's called. Where they'll just take it from you. Won't give you nothing. I've seen people fight that stuff, on different things on news and everything on the internet, where people are just fighting it, where they want to take their land, been their family for generations, and they want the government, the city or the county or the state, whatever, want to take it for some bypass or some kind of road or some kind of improvement to the city or county or something other, and I mean it's just. See, that should never happen. That should never happen, but it does. Happens all the time. If you won't sell, they'll just take it. They'll run you out. They'll get the law out there and drag your ass off of your property, because they want it that bad. And if you're standing in the way of progress. So, yeah. That's all a bunch of underhanded, double dealing, backstabbing crap. I mean, when it comes to government, I don't care if it's cities, county, state, federal, whatever. It's always some underhanded crap. I think it's for the better. It's for the better of society. Better for society is just leave us the hell alone. My property, I do with what I want. But like I say, it don't work that way. And I'll never understand that as long as I'm sucking air, I guess. I know I'm just a dumb old bastard. But, I mean, and that's something these younger people don't even think about when they buy in these places and paying these astronomical prices for homes. Everything, young people out there just getting started out and they paying, I think now about minimum about 300,000. I don't think there's much anything under 300,000 anymore, unless you buy something, run down piece of crap like I did and remodel it yourself. But if you buy a new home, like in a subdivision or something other, man, the payments, and you're making them payments forever, it seems like. 30 years, most of them, 30-year mortgages, most of them, 30 years you're paying on that. And you get behind a couple of payments from it, like one of them gets sick, death, have a serious illness, whatever, and you get behind on the payments. Don't think for a second, by God, they won't come around and take that damn home from you. They'll take it, by God, and put your butt out, put your crap out on the side of the curb, and that's it. So if you don't think they won't do that, they won't even blink an eye when they do it either. Because we're a society now, just it's all about the money. And don't get it wrong, you got to have money, but it's just crazy how the government thinks that. I mean, like I say, you get behind a couple of payments and see what happens. They'll be coming out there dragging. They'll get the daggone law to drag your ass out of your house, and they'll confiscate it. For whatever it is they want. It don't matter. I mean, they could just get it because I mean, a lot of counties and a lot of cities, they got property they own, and it's just sitting there, not doing anything whatsoever. I ain't talking about 5 or 10 acres. I'm talking about 50, 75 acres. And I don't understand that. They buy this land and then it's not, and then they don't even use it. And there's no telling what kind of price they give for it. I'd be scared to even ask. So I could probably go there to the courthouse and find out exactly what to pay for it, but still, the point is they got it and they're not using it. So why'd you buy it? Won't you sell it and try to recoup some of the money, county money, and put it back into a fund or something other, and cut people's taxes back a little bit. But I see that never happens. They never cut taxes back. Excuse me, my nose is just giving me a fit. God, I swear. Excuse my crudeness, but they they don't never cut taxes back. It always goes up. It don't matter how much money they got in surplus or anything. They don't ever cut taxes back. If anything, they'll go up on, well, we need more money. We ain't got enough surplus money. We need more money. So they're going to raise your taxes. And the thought about cutting taxes never crosses, the county or the city or the state. That never crosses their mind about cutting taxes. I mean, it's always going up. But it's a society we got to live in, unfortunately. I keep thinking things might change, but it don't. I don't know why I even got that in my head sometimes. Well, I think it's going. No, it ain't gonna change. It's just greed. And what killed me, the people that's on the city council, the county council, state representative, everything. Most of them at one time were just regular people like me and you. But they get a little bit of power, man, it goes to their head big time. Big time. They forget where they came from. They forget about the struggles people have out there trying to make ends meet, trying to put food on the table, pay their electric, the utility bill. Man, my electric has went up tremendously this year. I mean, it's crazy how much my electric has went up. Like I say, everything keeps going up. It don't never come down. Don't matter what happens. Nothing ever comes back. The only thing that has come down any at all when it went up was lumber. Lumber went sky high right after the COVID, during the COVID, or right after the COVID stuff. It went through the freaking roof. Now, it did come back down tremendously. It didn't come back down to where it was at, but it did come back down. That's the only damn thing I know of that came back down. Groceries don't come back down. I mean, that's every now and then you might see one, they run it on sale. God, they got to run it on sale before you can afford to buy it. And it's crazy what we have to deal with out here, as general people. We struggle to make ends meet. I mean, I'm not struggling. I mean, I got plenty of food to eat, and I got a good house to live in, which still making mortgage payment, which I'm getting it down, whittling it right on down. I've been paying, gosh, probably 2.5 times what it is, or at least double what it is. I'm pretty sure. We've been paying on it, so we're getting it whittled right out. Hopefully, in a few years, we're gonna be done with that. But it's just like everything though. I don't know how some people even make it. You know, like me, I'm still working. Even if I get my mortgage paid, I don't know. I might still keep on working as long as I'm physically able and mentally. My problem will probably be mentally able, not physical. Uh, my my mental capabilities, they dwindling away sometimes. And I'm sure I'm wrong. I know I forget crap really easy here lately, which seems like I've been all that most of my life. So I don't know if that's an age thing or if it's just a dumbass thing. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off because I got to try to wrestle another board up there, and that's gonna take me a little bit. I just want to go ahead and add this on where I can tag this on to the other video, uh, where I had my head the size of like a number 3 wash tub looked like on that video. I ought to put it on there just for laughs and giggles, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, this will be it for now. Y'all have a good one.